According to this letter, I have been sued.
Yes, by me.
On what ground?
On the ground that you almost killed us today. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Passover. Happy Easter. Welcome to the start of us playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And we're starting with an actual attempt on my life.
Objection!
First of all, it's objection.
I am totally innocent.
No, hello Skinner, congrats on being first, second and third in a row. Nice. Hello Shrift, hello Mortonart, hello Ranger. How you all doing? I have evidence.
Everything he said.
I have evidence. You cannot be third twice in a row. It doesn't work like that, Ranger. No. I have evidence that Tifa did something today. Would you like to fess up to your crimes, or do you want me to prove that you're guilty?
Show me proof exhibit number A or something.
I don't know, I'm trying to doubt Tifa. Yes, you should. So, today we had a tomato soup with gnocchi. We've mentioned this before, I believe. Not that we have this today, but that we've eaten this a couple times because it's a slow cooker instant pot recipe, which we both fell in love with. Why am I telling you this? Because this particular dish requires that after the dish is fully cooked, before it is served, you stir in copious amounts of cream cheese.
Tablespoon.
Copious amounts of cream cheese. And I offered Tifa multiple times that I help her during the preparation of this wonderful meal. She rejected that.
I did. So far, you are not lying.
And while she was preparing a wonderful dinner, I took a shower. And when I came out of the shower, I smelled something weird.
Your Honors, I object. I didn't smell anything weird. Like, it was just the food. It smelled like tomato and paprika and some garlic, because I put in a lot of garlic.
And I remember that smell from somewhere before in my life. And I didn't know what it was, but I remembered it's not good. It's really an unhealthy smell. So my first instinct is to go check on Tifa. And she's just happily stirring in the cream cheese. And when I look next to her,
you can be the judge.
She had been frying some stuff. And I see something steaming in a, like, you know when you cook or boil something, there's vapor coming off of it, steam? And you know what that's supposed to look like, right? This didn't look like that. And then I look closer, because it's on one of the hot plates. And it's this piece of evidence.
Your Honor, I have never seen this.
You see this, right?
Kiri in my life, ever. I totally do not use this cream cheese in my dishes.
I think the resolution is good enough that you can see the threads of molten plastic hanging off of it. So what Tifa did was, she, in her ravenous desire to consume copious amounts of cream cheese, opened the cream cheese package and put this on the side. On the hot plate.
Piece of toast
on the hot plate. And the little steam thing I saw was freaking plastic fumes.
I have never seen that in my life.
I rest my case, Your Honor. Now you all be the judges of that. Did she or did she not have an attempt on my life undertaken? What do you have to say for yourself?
This is not even the cream cheese I usually buy. I buy the house brand from the store.
True. Guilty. Negligence. Yes. Yes. Groundhog did that with a set of plastic measuring cups I had when I first moved in and hadn't gotten my nice glass ones yet. Not attempted murder, you drama queen. It's the same thing.
They're poisonous fumes.
In the state of the Republic of Jack, this is basically murder. Yes, I foiled it. That's how that worked. Jack, I need to know how you managed to get Tifa to agree to this. I didn't do anything. I just reminded her that all of you wanted us to play Ace Attorney. And I kept reminding her, like, at least weekly. Yeah.
I'm willing to try it out.
Yes.
I'm willing to try it out. And I won't even drop it after one stream, if I don't like it.
I'll try it. I won't even drop it after one stream. You haven't even done anything. By all of you, I mean me and Evie, but that works. Mortenard also suggested it, I think. I believe also Groundhog. Yeah, I think it's been mostly YouTube, but not just YouTube. Yeah, I think that's fair.
We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot.
Tofu is just disguising it as an accident. Exactly. Oh no, I put it there because I forgot the hot plate was hot.
It was also so stupid because I had a pan on the hot thingy. Then I moved it to the side. After that, I completely forgot I moved the pan and cooked it on the grill thingy on the right. So I put the lid on there. Didn't look at it at all. And then forgot it.
Maybe if you inhaled less plastic fumes, you would remember better. Have you considered that? The burden of proof is on you, Skinner. We will see about that. You like how the law works in Ace Attorney? I am looking forward to that. There is 3 things I know about Ace Attorney. Because I did play the first case with Tifa like 10 years ago, which is when she decided that she hates the entire franchise. Shrift.
Hate is a big word, but I recall not liking it enough to continue. Maybe now we'll prove different. Who knows? Who knows?
I do know that there's an attorney. I know objection. And I vaguely remember the things that happened in the first case, but not enough to tell you what actually happens. I remember a guy in a suit. That could be multiple people. So this is basically the first time I'm playing it.
I remember the objection. I might remember the face of 1 or 2 characters, but that's...
Oh, you know what I just realized?
I did. What?
I mean, I put the objection into the go live notification.
What?
But can I actually mod the game so that instead of objection, it says objection with EGG? Can that be done? I need to look that up for tomorrow.
For now, I'll stick with no.
Hater. Groundhog is very Ace Attorney neutral, but I've definitely been pro Eggs Attorney.
Well, let's see how it will be.
Better title than I came up with. Eggs Attorney. I might steal that one too. There's definitely a guy in a suit. Good job, Jack. Thank you very much.
Wow, look at you already predicting the game.
You want to do predictions for this game?
No, I don't think we need
I
to
predict that there will be court. I predict that
we're gonna have several cases.
Yes, and
it's not just one.
I predict that the judge is bald.
I'm also gonna predict that everyone we are against is going to be guilty.
I don't know about that. I predict that some of them might not be. I think? I don't know. What are the work on this game?
We're gonna find out.
I'm glad to see the math sucks tag is gone.
The moment I get one math question in here, it's back.
We just dropped the game. That's how the stream ends. The first math puzzle, it's out. It's just done.
Amazingly, there are actual multiple people in search. Wow, who would have thought?
The first
Did not see this coming.
The first one doesn't have Miles Edgeworth, right? Like the other like staple characters, or a lot of the other staple characters only get introduced later, I think. But I'm not sure. Do you mean by against? Like all of the prosecutors are evil? I don't know how law works. I have no idea. You just have to find out when playing the game. I guess we could do that.
So if you are found guilty, what do you get? Life sentence?
I think that depends on the crime, and I think the only way to find that out without people spoiling it for us is if we play it.
You ate a piece of candy in the store without paying for it? Life sentence.
I mean, that's theft, yes.
You know, like at what is it?
That's theft.
Like the Kruidvat in the Netherlands.
At the drugstore that also sells snacks and candies. For people that don't happen to be Dutch, because there's only like 4 million of them.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what you call them. Like in the store, they have
pharmacies.
Like there's doesn't count as a pharmacy.
A drugstore, I think, is closer.
Yeah, it's more like a drugstore. But you also have like this row where you can scoop candy and put it in a bag yourself.
I don't know if they have that everywhere in the world. No. We don't have that in Germany.
I don't think I've ever been to that store, walked past it, and didn't see people eat out of that thing.
That's fact.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Also, hello gaming check, enjoy your drink.
Cheers.
But no, that's still theft. I keep repeating this because it's theft. This is a court of law. I mean, it's a stream, but it's a court of law, you get what I mean. And no, we don't really have that over here anymore. I remember like the little bakeries having those like candy things where you just fill your own bag with them and then you pay by weight.
Yeah, but...
Not a thing over here anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of died out, I think.
But they do have them in the UK. I know that because we went to one when we went to Scotland. That was nice. Good coffee there.
Yeah, but that wasn't really that was quite an old-fashioned store, so it doesn't count as...
It was about whether there are stores like this.
Yeah, of course you still have
there's at least one in the UK, in Scotland, near Loch Ness. Because I've been there. Hope the guy's still...
Just now learned that there's a game coming out next week, which is basically...
Nippon Ichi Software attempts to do a Danganronpa clone. Ooh, which one?
What's it called?
Drop the Deeds. I need to check that out.
Burn the lid of the cream cheese. Straight to jail.
Exactly.
Burn the key.
Oh my god, more
just like the lid.
More like straight to the electric chair. Oh my god. Does the electric chair not electrocute you, but like drop raw egg on you?
You sit in it and get eggs thrown at you.
No, just like one single raw egg gets cracked over your head and you have to sit there as the entirety of it just drips down your face and dries off on you.
Like, I don't mind touching...
I hate it.
Raw egg.
I hate it so much.
That is completely fine.
I hate it.
But when it dries up...
I hate it.
That's the moment it becomes...
No. I do not want raw egg anywhere on me. Whenever I make anything with eggs, I crack them. He has it on his hand. He's like,
get out of the way! I need to wash my hands. You're in the way.
Yes.
You're back on my hands.
This is true. I won't deny it. Yeah. I think Jack just doesn't like raw egg. I'm not a good overreactor. Correct. I hate raw egg. I can't even eat it. I know there's some dishes where you add raw egg to stuff. I don't do that. I can't. Like, I start gagging just the thought of it. Process of elimination. I need to Google that so that later I can
waterboarding in raw egg whites. That kind of seems really disgusting.
Yeah, no, you would get me with that. Yeah, no, I would confess to any crime you want me to confess to if you do that. No.
You would talk the moment you see the bucket or whatever it is done in.
Yes. I will tell you whatever you want me to tell you if you come near my face with a bucket of raw eggs. I don't care. It's...
Can confirm. Yeah.
No, just no. Makes sense you wouldn't want to feel the inside of your kin. I mean...
I'd be up for that.
Is that gonna be a sexual thing? I was trying to make another egg thing happen.
Suddenly I wonder what a bath in raw egg would feel like.
Tifa, do you want me to throw up? Because, I mean, I don't want to, but if you want me to, it will go your way.
Like, I think for maybe a whole of 5 seconds, it could be nice.
No. And it would have to be like warm raw egg. Not like cooked, because then it gets solid, but like warm enough so that you don't get cold in there.
Warm seems like it could be awkward.
You freaking think? You think bathing in hundreds of raw eggs would be awkward? What makes you think that?
Well, I don't know. Some things, like if it becomes room temperature or warm, it's just like milk.
That's true. I can also not drink room temperature milk.
Like that becomes slightly awkward. Or like warm milk, but not warm enough.
Awkwardly warm milk.
Yeah, a bit warmer than room temperature.
No, anything warmer than what I consider cold.
Like I like warm milk, but then I have hot milk. I like hot milk, but then the moment it already cooled down to just above room temperature, it's like,
Please heat this up again.
Then it's weird.
Yeah. Just finished a great Ace Attorney 1. It was such a phenomenal experience. I'm happy you like it.
Congratulations.
So excited for you to slowly get through the entire AA series. Every game is special to me.
Hey, I'm not even promising to get through this one.
With this one. You'll have to take it up with Tifa.
But we will play it today and we will play it tomorrow. Because we won't be there Sunday, so we're moving it to Saturday.
Yes, for those of you that didn't see, Sunday stream is cancelled. It's been moved to tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Saturday. Same time as always, but Saturday, not Sunday.
Alright, let's just get on with it. Let's do it.
Also, this game's PC version is weird in the sense that every time I click anywhere but the game minimizes. So bear with me, please. Do I want to give the controls to Tifa, despite my better judgment? Not yet.
Let me make some space here.
Not yet, once we're actually in the game.
Making
Tifa,
space.
Are you ready?
I am absolutely ready.
Tifa, if you don't play through at least the first trilogy, which you have downloaded on your PC, then I'm afraid I will never join Tifa again. Team Jack is better anyway, I'm just saying.
The first trilogy, that's just the first game. Right? Or is there
it's the first
a whole
three
games?
Yeah, that's why it's called trilogy, Tifa.
Oh, I thought it's just the name. This is 3 games in one.
Oh god, I just accidentally pulled that halfway up my nose.
I didn't expect 3 games in
Do
one.
you really want to be on Team Tifa, who thinks that Ace Attorney Trilogy is the name of one game?
Well, maybe it's like the first in a trilogy, or a trilogy is the name of the game. I mean, there could be something with a trilogy in there.
Yes, it is, Tifa. Congratulations on the definition of a trilogy.
Saying. Also, my skin has been so dry this week.
I don't know where the
Give me the sticky white stuff. I have the sticky white stuff.
Not while we're streaming. No. No, though. Maybe she thought it's like a strange word she's never encountered. Trilogy? Trilog Y? I don't know. TOS. It's just hand cream. It's just hand cream.
I save it in a tube.
So, I installed the game. I did not get the chance to do a sound check with that. So, let me press the button. Is it loud enough? Can you still hear us when we're talking? It looks like it should be good. If I should change any audio settings, please let me know.
Hand cream.
Yes.
This comes from my pony jar.
This is why you deserve jail.
Yeah,
Screw the plastic burning thing earlier. Now you do deserve jail.
Yeah, I would have also
hand cream.
Put myself in jail for that.
Yes, you should. We can hear you and the game.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's do this.
Super beepy sound effects. Are you ready, Tifa?
Yep. Beepy sound effects are nice.
This
is voice acted?
I don't think so. Other than the objection! Also, this is giving me low-key Mega Man vibes. The song.
I like the music.
So you like Mega Man?
The music?
Fuck you. New game, here we go. So, Tifa, there is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. There is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I believe that's the second game. And then there's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah, see, now it makes sense. I didn't see that before, now did I?
We'll start with the first one. It's made by Capcom, so I guess that would make sense. Kinda. Episode 1, the first Turnabout.
I think I actually do remember a little bit of this.
That's the guy in the suit I was talking about. Is the game expecting me to press anything because it's...
Press enter?
Oh, okay. I thought that's like an intro splash screen kind of thing. Play the first Turnabout. Yes. What is a turnabout? Because it sounds like a thing you do in a car. Okay. I don't know this character is. Gasp. Gasp.
Who spilled the ketchup?
Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him.
Wow, now we already know who did it.
I'll make it look like he did it. This is auto-scrolling, by the way. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Now it doesn't auto-scroll. Nice. Every chapter has a turnabout in its name, but it's just an ace attorney thing, I guess. Okay.
Whatever works.
The first game out came out when I was 9. I thought it was more recent than that. Nope. We old, Skinner.
This series is old.
What would Phoenix Wright sound like?
Just do your normal voice. You're gonna be saying this one a lot.
You can turn on the auto-scroll. Never, because then I can never take 30 minutes debating something that is ultimately completely pointless.
Y'all old. No, you. You're old with us.
You can't turn on, it doesn't have one. I would never use it anyway.
I really suggest your normal voice because you'll be using it the most.
Boy, am I nervous. This is not my normal voice.
Because otherwise, every time you go, oh, I can't do this.
Yes, I can. Boy, am I nervous.
Right! Who's Mia?
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed.
What did I do that already impresses me?
Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. I thought the painting was like a big mouth with teeth. But now I see it's a staircase.
Are you having a Funya Rimpa moment again?
I was kind of wondering what this weird painting was doing in the courthouse.
No.
This makes more sense.
You're all old, I'm just chronologically older than some. True. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor?
Ding.
You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes.
Why are you not even allowed to take it?
I have no idea. I think you are able to recuse yourself, as in step away from your job or your duties, if you were to perform in this case, because you might be biased. And I think others can request that you are removed because of bias.
Because I think I remember something like that in Suits.
I feel like this game will be chock full of us not knowing how law works anywhere in the world.
Basically.
These kind of ethics are irrelevant in this world. Perfect.
Very handy.
Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Who?
It's over.
Welcome to the no-no game. I am Zero. It's not the best, but it's not illegal. Okay. I think that's the guy in the orange suit.
Probably, yes.
My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die!
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Is his name Butts? His name is Butts.
That's kind of cute. Help me.
Yes, a little starry eye.
People with personal connections act as legal counsel for people they know all the time IRL. Okay.
That's true.
Fair. I thought in certain cases like this it wouldn't be allowed, but
are
if
they...
it is...
Oh wait, legal counsel already implies an official capacity, because I do know that people ask their friends who are lawyers for their opinion. But yeah, true, I guess you could also just use them as your lawyer. Yeah, makes sense.
I like a suit.
That's because you're Dutch and that's orange.
Does it
make
orange.
you feel at home?
I just like orange.
Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her, I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Why am I actually crying?
You sounded like you were laughing.
And the Oscar goes to...
Not you.
Me.
Ew. This is worse than raw eggs.
The Jack tears. Good old Mr. Butts. Some people into it. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh, that's messed up. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I can subscribe to that statement. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. That's just what I'm going to do. First games, name puns are impossibly corny. I love them. You want to be the narrator voice?
August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2.
Who did August?
Can't we just skip this?
No, it's text on screen. Do we need to ask people again? Also, who did August hurt?
This is why we're not doing this.
Sorry, we're doing this.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I'll do that
perfect
one.
pain voice. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem! Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge.
Tifa. Attempted murder is as well.
For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
I don't like this.
What if he's not?
Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Tifa?
The defendant.
Yes.
We are defending... Is it Phoenix or Larry Butts? I think it's Larry Butts.
Pun names start off impossibly corny, get pretty manageable for 4 games, and somehow get even more insane in the 6th one.
Okay, so we're just gonna skip to the 6th one if we manage to finish this one.
I don't actually
The defendant is the person...
I believe so.
We are defending.
Yes, I think so.
It's Larry Butts.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct! Just keep your wits about and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times.
Did they mention the girlfriend's name?
Court record. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Rude. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death? July 31st, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Oh,
okay.
So got that.
Oh, go to the right.
Mia Fey, age 27, chief
No, that's not
attorney
what we
at
need.
Fey Co, my boss, and a very good defense attorney.
He's gonna go through everything.
Larry Butts, yes, age 23, the defendant in this case. Oh, we could have just checked that for the answer. A likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone. Is that supposed to be a pun on kidney stone? Age 22. No, I hope I'm not. The victim in this case, a model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne. Oh my god. Winced in pain.
Winced.
Yes, like.
I get it.
Age 52.
The name fits.
The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. Cool, just like me.
Look at how horrible Cindy's haircut is. It's the model Barbie hair.
It's like a Mega Man X character's helmet kind of thing.
Works.
I like it.
You wouldn't believe how many times I was asked to submit evidence and accidentally presented my attorney's badge. He's like, here.
I like it.
I'm an attorney.
I deserve to be here. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No. No, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
This would be me. I'm really bad at names.
You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Also, why are they even messing with us? We didn't even get a chance to answer yet. Just press tab to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Been there, done that.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
It is Cinder Block. No,
Mia. If she doesn't shut up.
This will be a double homicide. Her name is Cindy Stone, so that when the judge asks you about her, one of the options can be Cinder Block. I love it. I love that explanation. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Hit with a blunt object.
Correct.
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Oh, we get an A.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Mr. Wright, can you explain why your client was found at the scene of a crime with a bloody knife, stabbing the victim and shouting, "I'm killing you"?
Well, no, but consider I'm an attorney. Should be a legitimate defense.
Is this badge enough?
I deserve to be here.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Tinker.
You're sounding kinda AI there.
It was found laying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
Got it.
That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Should people really have ammunition in court?
Yes.
No.
Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Witness this? Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention! You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
We didn't even prep him.
He looks pretty prepped to me.
He looks guilty as fuck.
Yeah.
Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't all of them die?
Didn't they all die? Tifa? Kudos. Yeah. Kudos. I wasn't dumped. She was just not taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
The nervous twitching.
What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped.
Well,
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
what do you mean one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport.
Okay, we're in America. Or she is American. Either one.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Passport added to the court record.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way!
Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
We're starting off strong in this game. Daddies? Sure.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Is he trying to find her killer or what?
We're in the lovely state country, it's never stated of, Japanifornia. If Japanifornia was a real place, I would go there. When I could just scratch going to Japan and going to the USA off of my bucket list again.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering?
Do the answers we pick actually influence the outcome?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's only one right way, or one right way of getting through the game, I believe.
Okay,
Well, you think, if Japanifornia was a real place, I would file a restraining order against the continent. Shit that happens in these games, I don't want to go anywhere near there. Okay. Is it that bad? But actually, no, don't tell me spoilers. If the answers influence the outcome, you would know. I do believe so.
Well, let's stop him.
Seems like the right thing to do. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. See? Wince? Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question.
This game has an HP deduction system when you get a question wrong. When questions like that are important, it flashes the health bar to let you know.
We didn't see a flashing health bar, right?
No, and I hope we never see it, because that means...
So if we don't see it, we pick the right thing.
Yes.
Okay, very good. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly or stop him from answering?
Well, stopping him from answering this is kind of suspicious.
I think, honestly, unless he is really, really, really bad at telling how things happened, if he just told his side of where he's been when, that could be helpful.
Yes, and I think even if we stop him from answering, the judge will go that this is a legit question.
Yeah.
And we'll make him answer anyway. So have him answer.
Oh, it flashes it during the question to let you know that it's important, not that you got it wrong. Alright. Thank you. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell? Does this game have morphogenetic fields? Because... tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. That was a
Excuse me?
shrill sound.
So I need to go even higher with this dude?
Apparently.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Can you please not go Monokuma Kids?
Objection!
I think the way you were doing it was fine. I'm here just swamped by baby needs. Objection! Say hi to the kids on this.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Do you mean a witness? Or witness! That actually hurt my throat.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body.
Sounded a tiny bit Monokuma there, Mr. P.
That's not Monokuma
I
at
like
all.
it.
Just before making the gruesome discovery.
Yes, you do.
That's not Monokuma.
It's going
Not to my ears. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Maybe just left.
It's the dude that actually killed him, probably.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. He saw it. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
In this day and age, that sounds like a scam.
Basically.
Oh yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Zard, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness testimony. Witness account. Nintendo should sue that guy for being in this game. Yes, they should.
Basically.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. What's he doing to his pants in that shot on the right?
This is the bad guy, loner, hooligan stance.
Oh, because it looks like he's
Yeah.
trying to pee in the corner of a balcony.
No, it's just bad guy stance. You know, when they're sludging a bit, hands in their pockets, shoulders up.
Yeah. Like the Yakuza thugs in anime. Yeah.
It's the tug walk. Tug.
No, if he was tugging something, they wouldn't be able to show it. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Yes. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Convenient.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
A blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of a crime.
Noon counts from 12, right?
That's what noon means, yes.
No, Mr. Wright.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination? Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Right. This is it. The real deal.
Has Does he know anything about what he's supposed to do?
Nope.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
You're in a murder case. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client would normally be so doomed right now.
Yes.
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony.
This is like when you get a unpaid internship and you want to be a lawyer and they just drag you along on your first day and you have no idea what's happening.
I have experience. I played Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trilogy.
I've played all of Danganronpa and 999.
Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
That would be so cool if you actually get up from your chair and then walk over there like, do you have a piece of paper here? Go like, you lied.
Rub some bacon on it.
Bacon?
Yeah. It's the song.
I mean, yes, but I was trying to think of lyrics for doing that song, but with
911, what's your emergency?
Evidence on it.
I have some bacon.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
I think this is where it's gonna go wrong.
Cross-examination of witness's account.
This can't be that hard.
Okay. With the speed at which you're going through this game, I can feel another 400 hours of despair coming along.
But we need to read everything out. Like you saw this coming.
Exactly, and if you didn't, that's on you. I don't think we can fight him on the fact that he was selling subscriptions.
No.
I mean, we could argue that he wasn't fleeing, but...
Can you read the case now, or can you only present?
We can.
Wait, time of death was 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Until when was the... He said it was 1 p.m. when he found her.
Oh yeah.
So that's already wrong.
Ha! Nice one, Tifa. Not complaining, I enjoyed every hour of despair. Mwah, thank you. Now I'm going to enjoy every hour of lawyering too.
We're gonna be great.
I think there'll be lots of that.
The time is wrong.
Then let's skip to that part. I quailed in fright. So you did this, and here we go. So
here you can present the time of death.
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
This kind of seems weird, by the way. Why would you, if you killed the body, you know what time
If you killed the body.
If you killed the person, you know what time it roughly was.
Yes.
Why would you pick a time 4 hours earlier if you're also going with the I was there at the scene and saw it happen?
I have a feeling the guy is not a professional murderer. So he is trying to throw them off.
Even if you're not a professional, you would roughly stick to the correct time. I mean, you're the witness. You're not trying to get out of you being there. You were there.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to... no body. Is he pulling puns now? Wait, I need tea for this.
I think he's struggling with the puns.
There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh,
Objection! This is I have such a hard time after the loud shrieking objection.
Just don't shriek it. He does it for you. It's fine, Tifa.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee,
that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies.
Let me cut through your words.
See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Like a house of cards. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Okay, part 2.
The time of discovery. Mr. Sword, please stop doing that weird thing with your shoulders.
Yeah, and if you do, please move your head along.
I have a feeling that Mr. Sword is just really efficient at burning calories, even when he's supposed to be stationary.
Yeah, so we keep doing this from now on as
also,
well.
I believe this is not bad exercise for your core muscles. I could be wrong. But that rubbing noise is slowly getting to me. I still hear it.
But less.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
And now you throw the blackout at him.
Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Can't be because of the blackout.
Okay, so far this is easy.
I see.
We got this.
You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Are we lawyers now?
I guess. I'm okay with it.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Oh, we got
Easy
it.
peasy.
The time of discovery cross-examination. Now, where's the lie?
The television. There.
That has to be here, so present.
You could have already used it before, I think. But...
And blackout records. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah!
See, like, if this dude had the time right, we wouldn't have had anything.
Erk.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sword?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
I bet she had a generator.
Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sword?
A generator. Let's see what he's pulling out of his ass.
The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. The constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
Did his whole hair just... Nice. My apologies, Your Honor.
It's moving faster.
It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sword. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
It's fine. Hearing the time.
Alright. You didn't hear the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
At which point do you stop this dude?
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Lies.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it.
Is he paying any attention to the stuff that's happening?
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
So now the murder weapon comes, but a clock can be a blunt weapon.
Cross-examination hearing the time. Yeah, but it's not the murder weapon. The murder weapon is the thinker.
Oh yeah, true. We already know what it is.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Well, you see the little black thing?
Oh. Mortal Kombat! That's the same intro part. Come on, that is Mortal Kombat. What? You with your objections and your evidence? Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sword. Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock.
Your mother is a clock.
I thought the black thing is probably has the time reader. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all.
So because it didn't look like one, you decided to give it a completely different name.
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yes.
Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand.
Well, I thought we would now have to prove that.
Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. I didn't even figure that out either. But
Same, but...
now that he says it, I mean...
That's very logical.
Sounds correct.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
went into the apartment.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of her murder. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Now he's throwing around accusations. I mean, the whole fact that he's lying the entire time seems weird, but to just go with, like, you're the murderer, that's...
Well, if you know things that you aren't supposed to know, and why would he lie about these things as a witness, is kind of sense.
Yeah. You struck her with a clock and the shock of a blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. That's a good point.
Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sword, I have a knack for drawing manga about what I believe has happened at the crime scene. I learned this from a group of teenagers. Your Honor, do you have pen and paper for me? Do you have some ink by chance? The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
This dude's a horrible murderer.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock?
That day, I never...
Is he one of the sugar daddies?
The clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw,
Oh.
Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, he should burn. Burn, give him death. Is it normal for people to take off their wigs and just throw them into each other's faces?
For tomorrow, I'm gonna grab our hammer out of the toolbox.
No, you don't. You're gonna smash things. Please don't.
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please.
Stupid. Yes.
Backa. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims.
Mr. Wright!
Your Honor.
You claim the sound of a Sorry, I misspoke.
It's the sound of the witness.
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
a whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sword heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
ask the neighbors. Well, try sounding the clock, no?
Ask the neighbors. I don't know how loud clocks speak in Japanifornia. Any clock ever making sound that I've seen wouldn't be that loud.
No, I'd do that one.
Examine the clock's batteries and
But
see
batteries don't make sounds. Go for the clock.
Try sounding the clock, I guess. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep.
You didn't say the time.
Oh, I think it's 8:25.
That's the cutest. I would love a clock like that.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock.
Thank you, clock.
What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Oh, that's why he was wrong.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sword heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sword,
That's why he lied about the time.
try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing? Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of a murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
I don't think he needs to, does he?
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Why would it suddenly be 3 hours slower now?
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sword.
I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did we lose?
Not so fast, Mr. Sword.
Okay. Mia, I mean Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes.
Yes.
What's the time difference?
Between Japanifornia and Paris? I have no idea. Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of a murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see.
I sound much younger there for a second. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
But the only thing you still got is the passport.
It has to be this one. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Oh yeah. You know where we didn't figure this one out?
Excuse me? I figured it out.
Because math sucks. I was trying to bring in the whole week not well at math.
But I figured it out. I didn't say the time, but I said it was the time difference.
It's okay, Tifa. I still love you anyway.
Objection! I feel like I need to object as well.
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sword? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Also, I only just realized
dropped the mic.
More proof on how old this game is. He had to run and find a public phone.
Yeah, that's not possible here. Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore.
Are public payphones still a thing in Japan? I doubt it, but...
No, but this game, Skinner said he was 9 when this game came out.
Yes.
During that time, there were still public payphones.
Yes.
It was still a thing. I remember using them several times back then.
Same.
Now I feel old.
This game was released October 12, 2001.
Now I feel old.
22 years almost. He just fainted.
He foamed at the mouth.
He vanished. He didn't just faint, he was gone.
Oh, order! Order, I say!
Alright.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, guilty.
Larry
Not
Butts?
guilty.
They should have gone with Harry.
Yes, Harry Butts should have been his name. Everybody knows that. Maybe that's his dad.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
That was a missed opportunity, wasn't it?
I'd be shocked if we don't meet one of his members of family and they're not Harry Butts. I'm just saying. It turns out that Frank Sword was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house.
Ah, you said it. This has to be a scam. This has to be a scam. There you go.
I called it.
If someone does this now, it's a scam. There you go. It was literally a scam.
Holy shit. I'm good.
You know, I think after this we can truly become a detective firm.
Yeah, we should. Honestly, I think there's way higher standards than just being able to do this in Germany, but
we have like 800 hours of experience now.
Combined, yes, because 400 times 2 is 800. Ha! Double.
I'm just saying.
I can do maths.
We can absolutely do that.
Objection. Maybe I'll make that a comment.
We'll burst those eggs. No.
Crack. We don't just crack the eggs, we also
wanted to put
crack your case.
Oh, crack your case. That's a good one. I wanted to go with busting and bust.
My favorite letter is X, detectives. We don't crack under pressure. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sword let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sword grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. You finished the case in less than one full stream! Color me impressed!
We're so smart.
Oh, pretty good. I was expecting a weak crack the case wide open, but that works too.
We'll add it to the list.
This has got to be a Mflee record. We beat things in one stream all the time. It's just that usually we play games that take longer and give us more opportunity to talk about things.
That's right. And this was the first case. Like, this one was easy.
I
There
feel
wasn't anything to doubt over.
Yeah, this was like a tutorial.
Yeah. I don't think all of them are this easy.
I doubt it. If you can solve Umineko's case, then you can start calling yourselves detectives. Isn't that like a 100-hour game?
Hey,
So,
we played Frog Detective.
Exactly.
We are already the #1 detectives.
Number
out there.
3. Number 1 was still Lobster Cop. Well, now
No, not anymore.
Postmate. 120 hours. Umineko has 2 million words.
That's
that
a lot of
can't
words.
be true. There aren't even 2 million words in the dictionary.
Was that written by Jack?
Jack tries to tell a short story. 2 million words. Actually, that's too short for me to
That's
tell a
just
story.
for the intro.
Yeah. Let me set this up for you. So listen. Close your eyes. Imagine. It's made to playlist, but very far back. Play right now. Whew, I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
She looks like she wants to go have a biscuit with us.
Yeah.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? How about the fact that his girlfriend is still dead?
He wasn't even dating her.
I mean,
That's not girlfriend.
the person he was in a relationship with at some point and who he clearly still has feelings for is still dead.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
She obviously didn't want to have anything to do with him. Remember how she ignored all of his calls and stuff too?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Winnie's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... No, never mind.
Also, it doesn't matter what she was. Even
Exactly.
if she had sugar daddies.
Yeah.
Why is everyone like, oh, we know
His
what she
feelings
is
for her were true, regardless of her feelings, so he still hurt.
And now
I get
he
it.
as well is like, oh, she's dead, but she was just a... ... I'm sorry.
Bitches ain't shit, Larry.
What do you call them? Sugar babies?
Yeah, something like that.
We don't care about sugar babies dying.
Sugar babies?
I think if
I
you
have no
have
idea.
a sugar daddy or a sugar mom, you are the sugar baby.
I don't know.
Don't point me or don't hold
Don't
me.
point you.
Don't hold me to
I'm
the
pointing her.
to the correct terminology.
Look at the name. Say your line.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
I told you we would get there. I told you. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, a movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Every girl you're with turns out dead.
One girl.
Yes, 1 out of 1, as far as we know. Hey, who was the one who got you off a hook? Oh, hey. Hey, here, take this. It's a present.
Is he just allowed to take that?
I don't think you can just give away a murder weapon as a gift.
Case closed here. Who wants this clock?
Oh look, there's still some red paint on there. That's weird.
A present? For me? Wait. Wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this?
So I don't think she dumped him, or at least she liked the clock because she kept it. I mean, she took it along to Paris and back.
I don't think she took it along. It was just in the apartment. He grabbed an object
The
when she
clock
came in.
was set to Paris time.
Yes. Wouldn't you want to know what time it is in the country of where you leave? Or where you go to?
Where you just came back from? No.
You just came back. Why would you already reset it? She could have just had it set and left it in her house.
So Tifa, when you go on a vacation somewhere in a different time zone, do you set your clocks in your home to that time zone?
Who says she doesn't have more clocks? I would put a clock on my phone that also has the time in the other country. Yes.
No.
So that I can see both times.
Harry Larry.
She did not take
spin.
this clock along. Why would you travel all the way across the world and take this clock with you? You leave it at home, and if you have several clocks,
I will leave you at home.
You have the difference.
You unromantic fuck.
Why would you take the clock along?
Love.
This had nothing to do with love. They weren't even together.
Tifa, you make no sense. Thank you.
You would pack this clock. Why?
Love.
There was no love here. And even then, you would leave it at home.
She does have one thing going for her, and that's the fact that earlier today she semi-inhaled plastic fumes.
No, but you would want to know the time of the country where you're going to.
Not on a physical clock in my apartment, in the place where I live, where I'm gone from. I'm saying she took the damn thing along.
They didn't have phones like this back then where you can just set the clock up. And besides, this is not a clock.
Yes, they did.
This is not the type of clock. No. This was the time of like Nokia.
Tifa, how about we keep going and see if the game answers your question?
Okay, fine. I stick to my point. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Well, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend?
My badge?
Something that proves how she felt about him?
Is this... Okay, listen. Telling the truth is nice and all, but the guy... Like, let's assume we're going with she actually, like, had deeper feelings for him and she wanted to be, like, married to him or whatever. Imagine him sitting there grieving and getting over it because he thinks, well, she didn't really feel for me. And now we go, actually, you were the love of her life. She wanted to leave everything behind just for you. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
The fact that she kept the clock. Use the clock. Rub it in his face.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
I would not have taken that with me.
On behalf, I would believe at this point, of all of Team Jack, I would like to issue the following statement to Tifa, from all of us, okay? Get wrecked.
I fully disagree. Like, this thing takes half the suitcase.
Whatever, she probably just needs a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
That's why would she take it along? How do we know she took it along? Well, there is absolutely no proof.
Tifa, it's a desk clock, it's not that big.
Have you seen the pictures on where he's holding it before he smashed her head in?
I'm saying, if you go through the trouble of packing an item this large and unwieldy and bulky, especially on an international flight where you have to pay a crap ton for luggage, you have feelings for that person. In this moment, I'm on Team Jack.
This makes no sense to me.
I am the ace attorney.
This makes no sense to me.
Actually, I'm the ace, Tifa's the attorney.
Hey, I guessed more questions right than you did.
Yeah, because I didn't need to guess.
You're the Watson.
Elementary, my dear.
Well, make of it what you will. You're ace jack? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No, I'm not Gento Hongo. No. Guess not. Why does every word have to be loaded with things we've previously talked about or done and be turned on me? I don't like it. Hey Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
That will be 10,000 bucks, please.
I am. Thanks. That made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Thanks. I had no idea evidence was important in trials.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
Is that why you do the thing in front of the screen sometimes?
Yeah, exactly. You look at it from a different angle. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them.
Thank you, ominous black screen. It's Mia talking to us morphogenetically.
And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Oh, this was like the spiritual moment where you close your eyes.
Basically.
And all, like, let it sink in, take it all in.
Shift, I cannot click on that currently, but I see Nicholas Junkage, and I guess it's something to do with Nick Cage.
Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me.
Why would I eat dinner off of her? Don't we have plates?
Kinky.
Some people do it.
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Why would you drink toast? It's disgusting. I know what a toast is. But that's not what she's saying. I'm a lawyer now. I analyze words.
It's not what you said.
Exactly, Mia. No, I don't want one of your disgusting bread smoothies. That's nasty.
What's
yeah! Eyes closed, foreheads touching so the morphogenetic fields don't have to stretch too far. I'm still learning. Please be gentle. Basically.
Oh, speaking of Harry.
Speaking of Harry Butts, there's an issue I need you to help me with.
You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Yeah, you still owe me that liquid toast.
Is our boss hitting on us? How old is Phoenix Wright?
27 seems really young in this field to already be head of something.
Well, maybe she's like a prodigy, like she went through school, studied, passed the bar exams really young because she's just good at it, I guess. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock that he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. Would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Is the chief get killed now?
I mean, it's pretty heavy foreshadowing between the pep talk she gave us and the conversation now, but if I had to guess, I would think so, yeah.
The end! We did it!
Oh, we beat all of Ace Attorney.
Oh, how nice.
In record time, like an hour.
Now I can finally drop this game again.
A brand new episode has been added. Saving content, thank you.
Save
yes,
progress.
please.
Yes,
always
would be nice.
save.
I say before we go into episode 2, we take a short break.
Yes. Yes, we should, because I need to go somewhere off screen.
BRB.
BRB.
We're back.
So, real quick, while I still get the rest of the sandwich out of my face. Oh.
I wish I never had it in my face. I feel tricked, and honestly, I should be able to sue for this. But first,
Thank you very much, Fody.
Thank you for the resub. 30 months of wonderful times and great friends. Know you. We hope you don't object to our eternal love. Never would. If it pleases the court, I would like to submit evidence that you guys are the best.
Allowed. Sustained.
Accepted. We hope your weekend is amazing.
Thank you very much. All the same to you.
I hope your weekend is amazing. How are you doing, Fody? How is Beth doing? How is everything going? Thank you so much.
While you tell us this, during the break I quickly made a sandwich because I was nommy. And I made something that we over here in Germany call halve Hahn, which translates to half a chicken, which is 2 slices of toast, mustard on each side, and a slice of cheese. Don't ask me why it's called half a chicken. It's a thing.
And I'm super cold right now.
So I quickly make that, and I'm biting into it, and when Tifa comes to the kitchen getting water, and she's like, oh, you still have the last 2 slices of bread? I'm like, yes, I'm selfish like this, I'm sorry. She's like, give me a bite. So I hold it out to her. And she takes a huge bite, well, as huge as she can with that mouth. Now, you might not know this, but Tifa hates mustard. As in, hates mustard. So...
I feel so dirty. It's so nasty. Like, I had a date. I had yogurt to, like, flush out the flavor. I had water. I took a sip of milk, and I can still feel it.
So I stand there, like, holding out the sandwich to her. This is a phone, by the way. And she just happily goes, munch. And then she's chewing, and then I've locked eyes with her the entire time. And she's chewing, and you can see just her expression changing, like from like, what is this?
So nasty.
That's like,
so nasty.
Mustard and cheese. Why are you giving this to me? I'm like, you asked if you can have a bite. I'm happy to share this. I would do the same, Tifa, exactly. You told me you wanted a bite. I gave it to you. I did
You could have warned me there was a mustard on it.
You could see it on the side.
So nasty.
What did you think the yellow stuff on the bread was?
I didn't see that. Oh.
Also, hold still. You are ripping your eyelashes out again.
Yeah, leave him.
No.
He could have, I know.
But I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have.
And he already had this sneaky grin, and I thought it was because he stole the last 2 slices of toast.
Quick! You're selling it.
Ring, ring, beep.
Thank you.
Cellular. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Yeah.
Tifa
What's
talking
up?
to herself.
You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault.
Lonely Mayas in your area. Click here to see more.
Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
Tifa, don't ask me how I know this, but you don't want to overplay that voice too much because maybe there'll be more of it.
I'll swap voices if anything. That's good to hear. But I decided Mia was my normal voice now. Once Mia is killed, I'll swap. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
Foreshadowing.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Is that a normal thing to ask people?
Please save this murder weapon for me.
Yeah, I found a couple weapons with like blood on it, so can you like hold on to it for a bit?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial.
Actually, no, there's a lot of buts about. Anyway, we all know it's gonna happen. Yeah, there was some very heavy foreshadowing.
Maybe in this one, I'm not sure. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock?
A clock.
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Tinker, and it tells you the time.
I love how in Tifa world it's technically, I guess, two statues between what you can read and what she's saying, because it's saying the thinker.
The Tinker.
And when Tifa says it's the tinker, which is short for the tinkerer, as in somebody...
Tinker. There you go.
Tinker.
There's your age.
Tinker.
Tinker.
Speaking is harder, right? This was a DS remake or new story for the Switch. This is technically a remaster of the Game Boy Advance game. Because I think the first Ace Attorney came out on the Game Boy Advance originally. At least in Japan. But DS, I guess.
And we're playing on the PC.
Yes.
I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Ooh,
Hey, I'm
that's
not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Completely normal thing to do.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up?
Wait, did Maya just answer her own question?
I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
I'm so happy you read that, because I
Pre-trial.
saw the word and in my head was like
Pre-trial.
pretrial.
Pre-trial.
What's a pretrial? But what you said made more sense.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Japan is known for its good burgers.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Good thing it's Japanifornia.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep.
That was a very aggressive beep.
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Black burgers. What's a black burger?
Like where the bun is black.
I've
September
seen those
5th,
before.
8:57 p.m. Fey Co law offices.
Now, Miss Fey, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fey, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Ho ho! You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Ho ho! My dear Miss Fey, I am so very sorry.
Tifa, oh, it is the black bun. I've never... Actually, have I eaten them before?
Yes.
I have, you?
Yeah. Activated charcoal over bread.
No, I haven't eaten black bun burgers. We've had a charcoal donut before.
I think you've also eaten a small black burger.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Years ago.
The only thing I remember from the donut is that it made the dough drier. At least it felt like it was drier. I don't remember eating the burger.
Be that as it may, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fey.
Wait, her hair looks very different now.
Why is it always guys in purple, pinkish suits? Red, white, blue. America? What? September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fey Co law offices.
Oh, it's slightly sad.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I guess...
Movers?
Move to the office. That smell. Blood.
Sis!
Someone's there.
Because he has killer fashion. It's quite bad.
I object to that, Fody. But yes, you do have a point. I guess it's a thing with the killer so far. Just so you know, every time now there's a character that gets introduced that has like purple, pinkish suits, they have to be the killer.
Oh, good thing here they show who the killer is immediately, basically.
Oh yeah, true. My point still stands. If they were pinkish purple, they were murder. But probably not her. Chief? Chief? Chief!
Somehow the art style here looks very different.
Who are you? Did you just collapse? Understandable.
She killed us and now it's game over. Shouldn't have moved into the room.
Bad ending. Should have examined first. The strange girl dropped out cold and left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window.
We already called the police. Also, did she have blonde hair in episode 1?
I think it's the light.
What?
Tifa, I didn't draw the art for this game. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder, next to her hair, which magically seemed to have changed color. Then all too quickly it began to fade, until finally she was cold.
Did we already call the police? An ambulance, maybe? 911? Anything?
Chief.
Are we just waiting for the body to start shaking?
Oh, this is annoying. Oh, but you can see the mouse. At least there's that. Oh, I can't
Oh, you need to
it.
drag that.
So, wait, what?
Well, if it's yellow, you can check it, I would think.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I find that to be slightly annoying. Click, click, click.
Wouldn't that be in the game settings?
No, I turned off a capture cursor thing because when there's several things on screen. No, you don't. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass nightstand. Okay.
Oh, no, if the thingy is yellow, you can check it.
No clues here. Oh, that's nice.
So now you at least see...
The cheese chair. A simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Yeah, let's talk more furniture while our...
How is that a clue?
While our boss is dead.
See, and you even see... That I do like.
Oh, I love
that
this.
That is really nice.
Every game with things to click on should have a feature like this. That is amazing.
That feels really advanced.
It shouldn't be, but yes, I agree. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place.
Okay.
It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became a murder weapon again. How did he
Also,
not call an ambulance?
But better never make these clocks again because
Yeah.
they're way too popular for stuff like this. Well, the body is next.
Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The finger lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts.
So this thing must be quite heavy.
Yes. There are some glass shards next to the chief's body. Must be pieces of a glass light stand. Must be pieces of a glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Broken remains of a glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition.
Also, aren't we contaminating the crime scene right now?
Yeah, we are.
Or is that just me?
Good thing we're not just an attorney, we're also a detective, I guess. Well,
We're pretty good.
We're not an ambulance or a medic, I can tell you that much. Nothing else that seems like a clue here.
Cheers.
A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be?
Maya.
A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Alright.
Well, if she died instantly, that couldn't have been her. Okay, at least you don't.
I guess maybe she didn't win. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police.
Only now?
Is this really anybody's first instinct, especially if you have like a training in like, I don't know, the justice system? Is when you see somebody who's been attacked is to first check the scene of where it happened versus calling for help?
My boss is dead. You know what? I'm gonna stand here and wait. Okay, wait. The body's still warm.
Ah, she's still warm. Yeah.
Okay, now it's cold, so let's snoop around a bit before we call the police. What's in these cupboards?
I have a horrible reasoning for this. I can actually explain why I did that.
What? Panic?
Well, Larry didn't pay for us defending him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is Japanifornia, so Phoenix knows how much the ambulance and the medical bills would be. So he figured this is just easier.
Yeah, but in
I hope that's not the reason.
a case like this, I don't think you would need to pay. Right?
If this is Japanifornia, as in they have the American healthcare system, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Who pays in a situation like that?
I'm pretty sure you always pay in America. I mean, you can then, I guess, sue the person who did this to you so that they have to pay the money, but first it's your bill. I would imagine.
That's actually a good question. If you are injured
Unless you die.
and someone calls an ambulance for you and you get taken away, you didn't consent to be put in the ambulance. Do you still need to pay the bill?
Yes. Haven't you seen that article / news clip thing where, I forgot where it was, somewhere in the US, somebody got hit by a car? Like, she had like a broken leg, I think it was, or something like that.
Okay.
So somebody wanted to call an ambulance for her and she was like, no, just call me an Uber because it's cheaper than just the ambulance ride.
Unless you die, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank goodness I live in a civilized state where I'm covered. That's how it should be. Then again, I'm a socialist, I guess. I want all of this to be free.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay for an ambulance ride.
You shouldn't have to pay for anything regarding your health. It's not like you choose these things to happen to you.
Well, that too, but I was taking it one step at a time.
Yeah, true. True, yeah, fair. If we're starting somewhere on the pile of shit, then it's a good spot to start. And find out what the girl was doing here. I'm with you also, Jack. Thank you. How do we leave? Also, real quick, I can show it in the next screen, I think. Here. On the bottom right of the screen, you can see the controls for every screen. The back button is backspace. We're playing with keyboard and mouse.
First thing I read was bullshit.
This is a game about being a lawyer, right? And the back button is labeled BS. I just thought that was really funny.
It works.
I'd love to not have to worry about crippling medical debt.
Yeah.
Nobody should.
No one ever should have to.
This is America. We talk a lot about freedom, but our actual philosophy is, if you can't pay, just die already.
Living is for the rich.
Not going into life-ruining debt over something you couldn't control. Sounds like some commie bullshit. I've heard statements like this before unironically, and it always like makes me just stand there in awe, like, who hurt you? Why would you come to think that? Like,
It's a weird system. But now I do understand why we waited.
Yeah.
Like, what if the bill came to us?
Exactly. I mean, we set the call, like we placed the call to get help. Maybe we would be responsible for paying the medical bills.
And you know, you can't call an ambulance for someone who's already dead. What if you didn't know and then they send an ambulance anyway, and then they charge you because
Twice.
they had to drive and return because they couldn't do anything?
Exactly. And when the ambulance calls the coroner, and then they also charge you with them calling the coroner. Oh, lordy.
Breaking my head.
That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Oh, I hope she didn't run from me.
Help! Nope.
Yipes! Does anybody say yipes out loud?
Yipes.
Yipes!
I've never seen yipes actually. If anything,
Yikes. Yeah, yikes I've seen. I've also heard people say yikes out loud.
I don't think I could even say yikes out loud in the moment.
Yikes! Yeah, same.
I don't think so.
Have you heard bath noises? True. True. Sorry, I forgot about that for a second. Yes, you do have a very valid point. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya. Maya Fey.
Maya Fey. Maya? Say Maya one more time, motherfucker. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of a courtroom.
Did he take the evidence along?
Yes!
Before we called the police. It's like, let me touch everything on this crime scene.
So, my boss was murdered. There were two people here, her sister and me, and one of us has their fingerprints over everything.
Oh, this looks like evidence. I'll take it along. Oh, murder weapon. What a nice souvenir.
Oh, let me make sure to get a good look everywhere. Wait, let me get all 5 fingers
Oh, her
under,
phone?
like,
Without a
on
pin?
this.
I can really use a new phone. Like, she doesn't need it anymore anyway.
This is company stuff, right? I guess I'm the company now. Let me touch this.
What's this message? Meet me in the office. Oh, that doesn't sound important. I can delete it.
Yeah. So, present.
So why would we show this to her?
Why would you show this to her right now? She's so shook, which is completely valid and understandable, about just witnessing the death of her sister. Why would you show her her own name, written in probably her sister's blood? Anyway, let's do it.
Well...
Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Yeah. I would have a nervous breakdown and just start puking.
That's my name! Why would she write my name? Because you did it.
Now you guys gonna log and keep Bacon company. He just had his 2nd hip replaced.
Oof.
Please
Well wishes
say
to
hi
Bacon.
from us and all the best wishes, yeah.
See you guys Sunday. No, we're not gonna be there on
You
Sunday,
might
but
see
we
us
will be there
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
But yes, somewhere this
Have
week,
a good weekend.
please do. Is this gonna be one of those moments where it's not 11:037, but actually it's Aliyav?
Well...
Please, just calm down.
Why would this write my name?
Completely perfect thing to say to somebody going through this. Just calm down. Ooh, oh, no, I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police.
We still didn't do that.
Nope. Move? No. Do you see a phone
There's
somewhere?
no phone here.
There's a desk. Reception desk. I usually sit here. Cool.
You would think there would be a phone there at a reception desk. But
Thanks, Phoenix. Ace.
Move
attorney.
back to the other room.
Couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant.
Move to the office.
There's gotta be a phone in here somewhere.
Move to the office?
A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob.
You touched everything else
The
already.
doorknob is the issue here.
Oh my god. Can you please move?
After we examined everything in here.
Oh my god.
A large painting.
Why?
I have a feeling we have to
Why?
anyway. I guess you'd call this
Modern art?
a large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, called a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Oh my god. I didn't know that was coming modern art. I'm so sorry.
You're a mistake. Obviously.
The game set me up. I had no way of knowing he was gonna say that. None. None whatsoever. Yeah, that's amazing.
It doesn't even look that bad. I've seen worse office paintings.
Oh my
I think.
god. Well, fuck me, I guess. This is horrible. I'm so sorry. I swear, if I had known he was gonna do this, I wouldn't have gone with that. Oh my god. In my defense, it's his words, I'm just voicing them. The sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model.
Amazing. Can you please move now?
Oh, now
Oh,
we
look,
get a
it's a
different shot.
phone.
Examine. Right, I'd better call the police.
Yeah, we already forgot.
That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. I think that's you.
Police? Please, come quick!
What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window?
Oh.
She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Yes.
How are we hearing her?
Windows open, I guess. What's this? A Fey Co ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money.
I guess we have to move to the window.
Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. That's amazing, but no, so where do we go?
Can't turn... No. Okay. I thought we might have to go to the window, but...
Oh,
There you go.
That's what the slide button is for.
It feels weird that we were able to...
More importantly, where's Sayaka? 11037.
That she's the one that called the police.
So do we just leave? What, Tifa, if you were the game, what would you like us to do right now?
I would leave.
Was a pretty good console, but unfortunately the naming and marketing of Nintendo at the time ruined it. Big brain jokes. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze! Police!
Gumshoe.
Dick.
That sounds... Gumshoe is kind of a cool name, actually. I'll take it.
Reminds me of that Pokemon. He has main character energy. I think I need to give him his own unique voice. Which one do I go for? I could try to go with a bit of a southern tang. You know, he's not a real American cop because no one's been shot yet. You're saying it, I was thinking it, oh my god.
Shoot first, ask later.
No, shoot first, shoot again, and then ask questions. You mean the Pokemon called Gumshoes, exactly.
I'll take it.
Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name, says the guy called Phoenix.
We received a report from a building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
Must have been that woman I saw. Gasp!
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
It's alright, detective. We have touched everything and we have found nothing suspicious. Absolutely. There was nothing that indicates anything near the dead body.
Nothing. Nobody would have done anything. No. Phoenix is a dope name, Jack. Yes, it is, but I don't find...
When it comes to commonness, you don't hear Phoenix a lot.
Exactly. Thank you. I was looking for those words.
At least I don't think I've ever come across a Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, but that's his last name. This guy's first name is Phoenix. So yeah, I've never heard Phoenix as a first name. I only know Joaquin Phoenix, but that's besides the point. Great. Just great. Wait, who? Joaquin Phoenix? No? What? Who?
Is that the guy who plays...
Am I pronouncing his name incorrectly? If so, I'm sorry.
It's Keanu Reeves. It's like a cousin twice removed.
Joaquin. That man. Sorry, I didn't know better. The guy who played the Joker in the movie The Joker.
I remember that. That was a really good movie.
Yes. Yes, it was. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Eek!
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? Victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not...
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What? My best character, best killer.
Seemingly. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
September 6. 9 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room.
Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. She's a suspect.
Yeah, but we should be a suspect too.
Yeah, imagine.
We're both in the same room.
Imagine taking her into custody like that because her name was written on something in blood, whereas we actually have our fingerprints everywhere.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired. Does Phoenix have a thing where he doesn't really like acknowledge how other people feel because...
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course I will.
Sorry, not a chance. I'm not going anywhere near a Fey again.
I kind of want to go for the option to see what happens, but let's go with of course I will.
I was gonna say it's up to you.
Of course I will.
Alright.
You gotta be reassuring here.
First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up!
Really?
Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
No. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that?
Also, when I first saw that image, I thought she had a tiny head.
That would be really cute. Yeah, could have been. No, I never thought...
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Why is she
suddenly super happy?
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Actually, I should be happy. I was talking with my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time.
I don't get why.
It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius.
Yes, we are.
absolutely are. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Experience, you say?
Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. Oh wait, the other one.
Dun, dun.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years.
About that experience.
That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Excuse me?
Wow.
Did we not solve our first murder case in record time?
Wow, the rudeness.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of a person who did this to Mia. When I think of a person who did this to Mia, roasted from beyond the grave. Yep.
Yeah. But I fully understand the whole experience thing, but
Yes.
the whole like, oh, not if you want to be found guilty. I mean, we did our first case and he wasn't found guilty.
Yeah, but that was our first case, so our track record is 1 out of 1.
No, our track record is 100% won all cases. That's how you talk as a lawyer. You don't go, oh, I've only won my first ever case. And
You will be in charge of marketing.
Like, I've
Yes.
won 100% of the cases I have done.
If Phoenix now never takes on another case, he can just keep going with a track record.
Never lost.
Imagine if he just works as a consultant from now with that as his tagline. Never lost a case, and it's true.
That never accept one either.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect track record.
I know. I know what.
Talk?
Let's just move.
Leave. Bye. Prisons always bum me out. Bye. I've also never lost a case. Impressive, Evie.
That's impressive.
If you ever feel like not being in need, you could totally offer your services as a consultant. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've won all of the cases I've defended too. Doesn't make me a good lawyer. You don't say that last part. That's
Skip that.
Exactly.
This is not how you sell your services, Matt.
Exactly. We believe in you being able to scam people with only the first line. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
I like how that's the most important question we currently have. What's with your outfit after your sister has just been killed?
Oh my god, and the phrasing too. Hey, I've never seen anybody dressed like this. Is there significance to this? What's with that outfit?
But that can wait until last, no?
You would think so, yeah.
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Can I have the first sentence again, but with acolytes?
This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. I already corrected myself.
Acolytes.
Acolytes.
Acolytes was the squire to Molecules.
Acolytes.
That sounds like a disease.
It kind of does.
Acolytes? I had to, sorry. Acolytes, like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. Okay, talk to your sister. In training.
Funny you mention that.
That's gonna happen here, isn't it?
The only other thing I know about the franchise, and
so she's gonna be
no spoilers, but it's in the trailers and everything too.
So she's gonna be your boss in court. Oh, ask who killed her.
Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that does qualify as strange. Let's talk about something else first. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes.
You're awfully happy suddenly.
Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Is it the weirdly shaped donut around your neck?
What?
The little pendant thing?
Oh,
Mia also had one.
Yeah, the
Hers
sort
was
of shell
purplish.
thingy.
This one is like orange, beige. Evidence.
Yes, that clock shaped like the Tinker.
one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone?
The thing on her neck is a 9.
Oh my god, we're back in the no-no game.
Wait.
What if it's a Q or a reverse 6?
That's gonna be the plot twist in the end. Why does she have her phone on her?
Oh yeah, is that normal in Japanifornia? Don't they like take all of your possessions from you, other than your clothing?
One would think.
Also, when you get put into jail like that, don't they also take all the things that you could use to commit suicide? Like shoelaces, necklaces? Or does that only happen if you go to...
Well, in custody, I think you can still wear your own clothing.
I have no idea. I've never been there, so I wouldn't know. Let's hear it.
Right! Why is she so happy? Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone.
Lead with that. Even we knew this was gonna happen. You set us up.
Sorry.
Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. That's pretty sweet. Maya's memo. The conversation I had with my sisters recorded on my cell phone. How did she pass us a note? Through the glass?
Well...
So, you're an acolyte. A medium in training?
That's right.
I have a question. When she passes her training, is the best grade she can get as a medium going to be well done?
Dad, we're gonna pretend you didn't say that.
I have another question.
Do we really want to hear it?
I have another question. Isn't it pretty rare nowadays to find somebody who's a medium? You're welcome.
Your first one was better. I'll take it.
I try. Well done, Jack. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll be here all night. Well,
that's just
probably.
painful. That's just painful.
Well, it might be a small step for medium, but it's a large for me. That's the last one I had, sorry. I'm out of medium references. Do 69 push-ups, Jack.
I don't feel like 69.
I should. Honestly, I should, but I think I can't even do 6 anymore at this point.
The Fey family, especially the women, have always been sensitive to the spirit world.
What?
Expected something to follow.
Wait a second, you said the Fey family. So Mia was into this stuff too? Can you find words that seem less like you think very little of this, please, Phoenix?
Of course. Well, he probably does. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. Well, it didn't save her in the end.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
That's not how it works.
How are they going to prove this in court? No, this is totally not the defendant role-playing as her dead sister who you believe she killed. This is totally normal.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. Then how about we get someone in your family who's no longer in training, and then they do it?
Can we get like one of your teachers maybe?
I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in any trouble, I should call him.
That's not our address, is it?
Well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Wow, what a...
Fuck you.
Well, accept, I guess. I refuse.
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. This is such a slap in the face.
Say, what about your parents?
But then again, your life depends on it, you know.
I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. That never goes that soon, is it?
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
But tomorrow is Saturday. What if this guy refuses?
Doesn't it usually take months before you even get to a trial?
I think it depends on the case, but usually at least days.
Not the next day.
Days. I don't think it's the next morning.
Do you know how often you hear of cases where they go like, oh, this happened last year or 2 years ago? And then it's also about someone who passed away, for example, during
I wish it'd go
accident
faster, but I understand you do your due diligence and you need to look into all of this, so... This is a very much alternative justice system.
Like, I feel like this is much better. Like, it should be happening within a week, if anything.
Yeah.
If you already have everyone you want, or everyone you need.
Good luck.
It shouldn't take months.
Good luck putting me on the witness stand. Hey, Jack, do you remember 2 years ago, in June, on the 2nd, what did you do after you had dinner? I had dinner?
Where were you at 10:37 a.m.?
I don't know. I don't even remember where I was today at 10:37 a.m. I think we were having breakfast. I could be wrong. Maybe we were still in bed.
No. We actually got up a bit late. We woke up at 9.
How did you know?
Because I remember being shocked that I woke up at 9.
Fair
usually
enough. True, I woke you up.
Usually I'm already awake by 7.
Because you laid like a half a pretzel, so I was worried that you were gonna like get all stiff.
See?
It's true.
I would do great.
I don't remember the time.
I slept until 7:30 today.
Nice. Every minute counts.
But you still... Oh, wait. Late shifts. I was gonna say you didn't know back then that you were off.
Is it still as slow today?
Ranger's off.
Are you? I thought
Ranger won the lottery and won a day off.
Nice. Congratulations. I won a lottery! I like that. You deserve
More for
it.
genetic fields.
You deserve that.
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. So she's saying, whatever happens, I don't want you. I'd rather have the free state attorney lawyer than you.
So my list goes: the guy on the piece of paper, anybody else, preferably not you. No, that's not hurtful at all. No, I just need to win the Powerball lottery.
I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
If you become a billionaire, just remember your friends in Germany said hi.
Oh, imagine winning billions. I'm not even sure what I would do.
Quit my job.
Yeah, but then what? That's a lot of money.
Do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want.
Oh, let's switch for everyone.
Like that?
You get one. You get one.
Have a switch in every room.
Every finger gets its own one.
Exactly, Jack. See? Exactly. And it just makes sense.
That's a good first goal. I like it. I like it.
That's a life-changing amount of money. That is money. I go to the bank. I get a financial advisor. I talk to them. I go to my boss. Tell her, hey, it's been nice. Here's my resignation. It's not you, it's me. I'm rich now. Bye. I'm out in 6 months. I think that's my end of work period now. I'll help you train whoever is gonna be my replacement. I want a good clean end. Maybe we'll see each other again. Here's a bottle of champagne, bye. And then I just do whatever I want. I'll make a video game studio and hire people to make the video games I want to play. I'll travel the world. I'll eat what I want. I don't care.
Like $1 billion, I would probably give everyone I like $1 million.
Hey, I remember your name.
It's like pocket change.
Have some money.
Exactly, you were kind of nice to work with. Here, take this.
Need me a good finance, bro? I only had a buyout clause if someone won the lottery. Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, you do need a finance guy. 100%. I wouldn't know what to do if I wanted to.
Another PS4.
Buy 2 of them, just to spite Skinner.
I saw a thingy for the PS5. It was like $700.
It's 600 if you buy it in the store.
Like, what the fuck? Like, are you for real? That's not even worth it.
It depends on who you ask. Skinner is gonna disagree.
How many exclusive games does that thing have by now? 6?
Something like that. Not many. 5, 6? I think. Could be wrong.
That is so much though. That is so much money.
Skinner has it right though. If I won $1 billion, I didn't win $1 billion. Exactly. First of all, good mindset. And if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't tell any of you. No, you don't tell that to people. Unless you know, like on a genetic, like molecular level, you can trust them. You don't tell people.
I'm your cousin, twice removed. You remember, right?
Uh-huh. Tofu wouldn't know an exclusive game if it morphed and feel it right in front of her face.
Yeah, but seriously, that amount of money for the PS5, that is so much.
You know, that leads me to a question. When will that happen?
And the Switch is way better. And it's half the money. They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. That's so much stress.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. But first tell me about the day of a crime. Could you tell me about the day of a murder?
Well, you were supposed to do them in order.
Again? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay.
I like talking about my sister's death.
That she-dog is finally dead. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it.
Ouch.
Pretty sure in Europe it's not over $600. It definitely is over $600.
$5.99. Or $5.49 without the disc thing.
Because I think it was closer to $700 in the ad that I saw.
You saw it in a bundle with a game.
Oh, that could be... I saw the price and I scrolled past.
Nope.
Nope. I was like, oh, they're selling it again. And then I was like, nope.
Nope.
Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. We already went through this. Why didn't I have
Because it didn't get a check mark.
She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the finger clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. When did we arrive? 9:07?
Yeah, something like that.
Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Bye.
Okay. Move, I guess.
Grossberg.
Is that the lawyer?
Man, I wonder if somebody with the name Grossberg could be a nice person. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices.
Very
PlayStation Direct says $550 for the disc version. Is it actually shipping?
Was over it.
Either way, I'm not gonna buy one. So.
Well, that too. And even $550 is a lot.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of PlayStation 5, did you already get, or is Beat Saber already out?
Doubt it.
I know you said you would stream it when it came out, but...
I doubt it because I'm pretty sure we would have seen a Skinner Beat Saber stream.
Yeah. But I didn't hear anything about it. About the game coming out anymore.
What? Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here 35 seconds ago. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Pretty sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Can you really smell an oil painting? I mean, I've seen oil paintings in real life.
If it's fresh. Miss Harvey Bergman turning at Pasha.
Ooh, maybe we'll also play one of those games at some point. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Because they're for show. No, that's a statue, Phoenix.
Well, you could see it was already checked.
A solid mahogany desk. What's been polished to a deep luster? Okay, that doesn't matter. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold.
What lighter? The one in my pocket that I already had when I came in this office?
No, I fell and suddenly there's this solid gold lighter in my pocket.
Do you smoke? No.
No, I just like Zippos.
Hiccups can't be uncomfortable on top of that. The hiccups.
Hiccups? First of all,
Wait,
hello,
what did you say?
Jima. Hiccups?
How are you doing?
I don't get it. Please elaborate. I wish to know. Dude in the painting looks like blind Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, little bit. I think it's the outfit.
The shitty thing is, in the painting, I see two things.
Oh god, here we go. Funny Winter time. Yes?
No, a rock. But if you look closely, it also kind of seems like it's a pig laying down and he has his hand on its lower back.
So.
No. Look at it. Look at the front. Can you see the mouse in the game?
No.
Okay. Look at the front. You have...
She's pointing at the screen to tell you to look over
so
there.
that you can see it as well. On the very front of the rock, you have these two little things sticking out. These are the front legs.
How about you let me finish the lines and then I get the mouse cursor back and then I can show people.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. So.
No, wait. Okay, give me the mouse.
Are you okay?
Okay, it's a bit hard to show,
so.
but wait. Here, can you see the mouse? No, I need to drag this thing along.
Correct.
This bit, where his hand is the back. Like, you have to imagine him laying down, like this.
Who is laying down?
The pig.
Yes.
It's a pig. Here, right above the yellow edge, is his first front leg, with a hoof.
Everybody knows we have a first and a second front leg. Yes?
Yeah. Here is the other front leg, also with the hoof. That's sticking out a little bit. It's now being covered by this thing. There, I'm showing you the leg. This, where the round circle now is its face.
Yes.
The snout is in between the two circles.
Yes.
The two circles, obviously, are the eyes.
Yes.
The ear is here. I'm outlining it.
From a horse of a sword. With a Napoleon hat. Who killed a demon. Yes.
No, the ear is here. I'm outlining the ear.
Yes.
And here is the second ear.
Yes.
And then you have the body moving here. You see it.
Yes.
You see the pig now.
Yes. I've seen the pig the entire time.
Then why am I explaining it?
I don't know. I thought you wanted to explain it to everybody else.
You were like, no.
Yeah, because... Listen, there's two ways of looking at this picture, right? So you might think this is like, I don't know, a traveler or a farmer sitting there with his dog and petting him on the butt. What you do actually see here, that's a rock.
You see the pig, right?
No.
I'm gonna take a screenshot. Wait, let me zoom in on our stream and let me take a screenshot.
What you see there is a confused farmer who spent all day underneath the sun, which is why you see the sunset over here. It's there to signify that time has passed. And this guy has just collapsed against a tree. And he is taking a break because he's completely dehydrated. He's hallucinating. This is just a rock. Exactly. But it also kind of looks like a pig. And he thinks he is petting his pet pig. Or, that's the first version. The second one is the following. This is an alternative version of The Legend of Zelda. This guy is this version's Link. And this over here is Ganon.
Put this back.
This is a timeline. Blink. Yes. This is a timeline where our hero over here has made friends with Ganon, who is way smaller than usual and really likes it when Link touches his butt.
Okay, but at least you see a dog in it, right?
A dog slash pig slash rock kind of thing, yeah.
Okay, then I don't need to do the outline. I'm glad you see it. See, the painting was worth the money.
Definitely, definitely.
Can you take that lighter?
No, we don't. Do we just leave? Or?
I guess we didn't need this place.
September 6, Fey Co law offices. Offices filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing.
I already left all my fingerprints here.
Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
Actually, no. No Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
Ha! I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that.
Where does he even get the name Butts from?
That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Detective Sweet Shoes.
Sweet Shoes?
Yes.
I thought it's suede.
Oh yeah, true. Suede.
Sweet Shoes.
Step on my blue suede shoes. Yeah, suede. Or Detective Gumtree. It's Gumshoes, right?
Yeah. Gumtree. Also a nice name.
Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? He is a dick.
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there.
Only people higher in the hierarchy can say dick.
I'm actually more of a boob guy myself, Mr. Gumshoe.
We should have gone with suede shoe.
Suede? What?
Suede shoe.
Suede?
Suede. Sweet shoe! Like, how are you making fun of me? You came with sweet.
I'm saying those are really sweet shoes.
They're well done, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. For medium.
You're a lawyer, right, pal?
No, we're
If
not.
you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Did it. Sorry, music was nice. Examine.
We already checked everything here.
Look, it's a tree. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember.
Cordline stricter, pal.
I think there was someone else.
What's that? Nah, it was 100% Gumshoe. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of those
I
days.
thought this was Matt and Art again.
Hence making her cry. Again, his words, not mine. I love you, Motornut. Sky is blue and so am I. That's that hotel right across the way. Shouldn't we try to check that place out?
That could have been the start of a beautiful poem. The sky is blue and so am I. Teletubbies, say goodbye. Like something like that.
The sky is blue and so am I. I don't like dick. I do like phi. This one is for you, Motornut. So, oh look, a telephone. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Why is this happening? The sky is blue and so am I. Evie wonders and asks herself, why?
Ooh, that's a really good one. That was really good.
I know. I could do this all day. I think it's the music. It's
what else
thinking
do we
music.
have? The sky is blue.
The sky is blue, and so am I. All of our poems make people want to die. Please don't. It's fine, I got you. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Scarier still is that you didn't, Phoenix.
That one book looks really suspicious. And the fact that it's nothing makes me wonder.
This?
Like every game tells me that that is a book I can pick out of the shelf.
If you touch this book, a secret doorway opens. 100%.
Or it's like hollowed out. Oh no.
I guess we're done here. About Miss Fey, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. He is horrible at his job.
Okay, Mia's autopsy report.
Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. September 5th. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous.
So in court, someone is gonna go like, oh, she wrote Maya before she died. And then we can go like, objection! She died immediately. She couldn't have done that herself. So the killer made her write Maya for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that.
Something like that.
Hey, he hasn't murdered anyone yet, so I think he's doing a pretty good job. True.
That is true.
We have very low standards for law enforcement.
Yeah.
About Maya?
I mean, as fellow detectives, we put a pretty high standard up.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win.
Why do you say that?
City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth? Oh, he is in this game. Nice.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Shouldn't this be about justice?
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course not.
Never heard of him.
Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him?
Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. So he's basically Batman. I like that. Can't imagine I'd be facing him so soon.
Okay.
Can we... No, we don't. Travel law office again?
I would go back to the detention center. Then we talk to her and we go like, oh, he wasn't in his office.
Oh, yeah, true. We were supposed to go.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about.
Oh, then how on earth are we supposed to go there?
Let's talk about her family some more first. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive? That sounds like sequel bait.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
Is that how that works? I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent.
Ah, yeah, that kills your reputation.
The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
What was it? White, red, blue? Oh, never mind. Oh, now a hiccup started coming.
Now I see what you're talking about. Did you just predict the future there, Gmod?
Oh, did I hiccup there too, by the way?
I don't recall. I was busy talking to Dick, I think.
Predicting. When does Genocide Jill make her appearance? I think she's in chapter 3.
I think she's in the DLC.
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
So how do we get...
I'm just gonna go back and forth if there's nothing to talk about, I guess.
Did she give us a number or anything? Can you check the court records or anything?
Oh wait, good point.
No.
So we can... no.
Okay, there's nothing in this.
Could check the profiles.
Oh, that dude is new. All the way on the right.
Miles Edgeworth, age 24. A gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict.
Okay, that's not him.
Okay. He looks way older than 30, if you ask me.
No, seems alright. Go back here and then to the previous room? Oh, you can't.
No. Okay, we've examined everything here. Let's just double check. So.
Can you move your mouse here to go left and right in the office too?
No, there is no slide option.
Oh, okay.
Dick Gumshoe is such an unfortunate name. Yes, it is.
I do like the Gumshoe. His parents really didn't want him.
So I've gumshoed my way all the way around, and I can tell you that it appears we've missed
nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
We haven't examined around the detention center. It's the only thing I can still think of.
Yeah, but what would you need to do here?
If you can look at a baby and keep calling it Dick, you don't want it. Yeah, I have a feeling, I hope, that they called him Richard and people just started calling him Dick for short. That's actually true, did you know that?
No.
Dick is the short form of Richard.
I've never heard of that.
I don't know why people decided that.
You usually go with Richie.
Look it up. Actually, don't look up Short Dick Richard. I have a feeling you will find things that have nothing to do with the name. Yep,
Sure,
it's
okay.
true. Thank you.
Don't think I've ever heard
I
it.
think that it was in some movie where I learned that. Dang it, Jack. I mean, you're welcome to. I'm just saying it won't...
it's too late. Ranger
his
already
knowledge.
googled it.
No idea why, but it is.
Yeah, it seems like it has absolutely nothing to do with it.
I mean, there's
Richard.
2 letters in there. I and the C. I don't know. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Or maybe it's a cardboard cutout. Whoop. Smile for the camera. It's a door.
Short Dick Richard was my nickname in high school.
I'm so sorry, Ranger. I am so sorry. That's all I can say. Should we... Oh, we haven't presented anything to
Oh,
him.
sure, the attorney's badge. Sorry, never seen that before. Wow. But what do we need to present her?
I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
Better not ask her about this now. This was lying next to the chief's body.
I don't think we need to do this. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand.
Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
You don't trust us.
I trust
So
you.
I don't trust you. Why?
I thought it said May.
It was me.
That would actually be amazing if it did.
Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but...
The detective thinks I did it.
Yeah, but he's a dick.
Basically.
Wow, that's all the reaction I got.
Oh wait! That went like whoop.
We've just been talking about his name and where it's from for like 2 minutes.
It took a second to register. It's already late.
I wanted to ask you about your cell phone. Oh, we need to talk to the detective about that.
Oh, we need to show the note to the detective. But that's not what we said we had to do first. I mean, we're on a timer.
No, but we still have to do it.
We're on a timer to talk to the other
Yeah, but it's
detective.
evidence.
Yeah. The detective took it when they brought me in. So now we show the note and then we listen to it.
So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him.
Oh, okay, so go back. Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Of course you haven't, we just got it. BS. Move. Law offices. Present. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fey's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight or not so straight?
Straight, let's get his trust.
If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me.
Something the matter?
Oh, no, it's just... You know, detective.
Okay, maybe not tell it straight.
Nope. I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive. You're quite the detective.
So smart.
Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back.
What? That
There
was
weren't any
fast.
suspicious call records in there after all.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversations.
Well, that was fast.
Maya's cell phone holds a conversation between the chief and Maya.
Should have been submitted to evidence and easily accessible to all sides.
Yeah.
Well, he's just keeping it in his back pocket.
Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her.
No rules in this society.
Anything goes in court. Yep. The witness?
April, May.
Miss April May.
I'm
Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
I think you already said enough.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then?
You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not gonna go outside this room until her trial.
So she's still in Hotel Grossberg. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
Oh no.
Got that right, pal.
What are we going to do?
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. How about we do that tomorrow?
Tomorrow? No, in May.
No, tomorrow.
Maybe.
So Tifa, after fighting tooth and nail to not play Ace Attorney for so long, could it be that I sense that you're, I don't know, having fun?
It's alright.
Ouch.
These are actually still like bits and pieces I remember. Like I remember the characters or having seen the characters.
Yeah.
Like the April May, I remember her in court or in a room.
There are
Like
characters
I've seen
in
the character
rooms
before.
that-
I've seen the character before. Yeah, but there are like moments where I think like, oh, this looks vaguely familiar.
Most likely, Tifa, I believe you will be right, and characters will be in rooms in this game. Just a hunch.
I think
What made you hate Ace Attorney in the first place?
I never hated it. It just didn't.
Sure sounded different to me. Nah, it just didn't click.
No, I never hated it. It just, like Jack said, it never clicked. Like we played it when
10 years ago.
Yeah, let's say
Easily.
10 years ago. We played it together.
Yeah, first
And
little
I
bit.
think we got until the first 2 chapters.
Hate is a big word. No, it's not. It's only 4 letters.
No, I think we played until chapter or episode 2 because, like I said, I remember the pink-haired girl.
I think we stopped at the beginning of the third one, but I don't recall.
That could very well be.
I don't recall the details.
But I wasn't interested in continuing. You know, sometimes you play a game and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna continue doing this, or mwah, don't care, and then you just never touch it again.
I've been watching long enough that you guys with AI bots on YouTube soon? What?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I fully get that one either.
I feel there's a typo in this one.
Oh, we'll
Been
have
watching
AI
long
bots.
enough. Yes, that is true. I actually started cutting the videos today. No, I think we've
That was pretty nice.
we've touched on this before, but
You should bring him back for every stream.
no, we shouldn't. Fuck the AI overlord. Yes, I said that. No, but for us to stream a game, it has to be something that either we both are gonna have a lot of fun with,
And
or
preferably something that we will also finish.
yes, preferably something we will finish.
I
Or
think
something
over...
that seems very interesting, at least interesting enough to try and play, like Paka Plus. The game had an amazing idea, if you ask me, and there were like little bits and pieces that I thought were really fun, but it was just
Too
so
long.
slow. So
Yeah.
tried it, didn't work, we dropped it. Same with, what was it?
The cock detectives.
Bok Bok, here comes the cock. Police Chicken Police?
I fucking know. Didn't have something with red in the name?
Nah, doesn't matter. Great,
Chicken Police could be.
great concept if you ask me, but the writing was just like not for us, so didn't happen.
Didn't work out in the end. I think in the past 3 years, the games we've dropped we can count on one hand.
Yeah, thankfully, I always
We
hated
finished
when we
most
do that.
games.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're not having fun, stop playing. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
normal.
but we prefer to finish.
I want to avoid doing that altogether if we can. We won't always be able to, but no. But we usually try to pick games that we feel we can have fun with everybody, and like we need to enjoy it too. So
We finished all the Castlevania games.
yeah, we
that
did.
was a speed run.
We have played through every single 2D Castlevania game in one stream, and I don't know, it was a speedrun marathon.
Yeah. Once was enough. We don't need to play it twice.
Exactly. Not all of them have aged well.
Honestly, I already forgot about Castlevania.
Same. I forgot we did one. But yeah, if we now, after like weeks and months of people like, oh, you should play Ace Attorney now, if we played it and like I would be okay with it, but if Tifa didn't have any fun, it's like, do we want to force ourselves through this? Because I don't know, we're both not good enough actors to feign interest for like weeks.
Oh, why would we even do that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think we might as well start playing shooters.
So this is now an exclusive Fortnite channel? We could do that.
I kind of had fun with Fortnite.
When was the last time we played? It must have been also years ago again.
Didn't we do that for Streamiversary
Wait,
as well?
no. Wait, I have a screenshot here. I can check the date.
I didn't have a screenshot on our desktop.
Because we posted it somewhere. The last time I played Fortnite, if I recall correctly, was on 13 September 2020.
Oh, is that the screenshot of us winning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I kept it.
Call of Duty streams only. Heck yeah.
I don't think I could make that interesting. Because
You just keep playing the zombie mode in Call of Duty Ops.
Yeah,
That was pretty good. I played that for days.
I mean, I know people do that, and I know people can make it worth watching. I don't think I can make it worth watching. That's the point. That's how we pick our games. Like, will we enjoy this? Can we make it interesting? Would it be something we ourselves would watch? If the answer to those is mostly yes, then we'll go for it.
Yeah.
But
I
Call of
think games
Duty or
are hard.
Fortnite? Maybe as like a one-off thing at some point? Like, then I think I'd rather play Fortnite, to be honest.
I've never played the main story in a Call of Duty game.
I have, they're not bad. They're not bad for like a few hours. There's 5, 6, 7-ish hours usually, I think. But no. Hey everybody, today we're gonna play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So we're gonna walk through these very amazing movie-like set pieces, and it's a story that is basically every action movie you've ever watched. We have an army, we have a good / bad guys, depending on what the scene needs.
I think our main problem is that we talk too much and have a bigger focus on chat. With shooters, that makes it way more difficult because you need to remain focused.
I couldn't do anything
longer.
competitive if I actually wanted to be competitive, because my eyes would go everywhere. I don't have a reflex.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to mix that, I think. Dedicate your streaming careers to visual novels.
Unlikely.
Well, for the past
But we're doing quite a few.
year at least, I think.
Yeah.
We've been kind of getting there. It feels like almost. Like one of the games has been a visual novel every time, no? It's just that we take so long.
All of Danganronpa? Yes.
It's just that we take so long on one.
I don't mind that. I like it. I mean, if... We've said this the other day, but if somebody wants to see the gameplay, go to YouTube. Or go to literally any other channel where you can get... I mean, that's fine too, but that's not what we're gonna do.
If you just want to see how the game is, we're not the right channel.
No. 24-hour Call of Duty stream, Gulag only stream when? What's
a gulag?
It's a gameplay mechanism. If you die during a round, then you get sent to the Gulag, where you have to do like a deathmatch against other people, and if
Skinner
you win
already
that,
explained it.
Yeah.
Gulag is where you go when you die in the Battle Royale mode. You have to fight your way out in order to respawn. Ah, okay. Zombie Fortnite. I would do a Fortnite stream again for fun.
There's zombies in Fortnite now? I wouldn't know.
I was gonna say the new Fortnite, but that new mode in Fortnite seemed absolutely amazing, not gonna lie.
That's not a mode, that's an editor.
Or editor.
Yeah, but that's not the game, that's an editor.
Yeah, but it looks amazing.
Use that.
There are two problems that I had with Fortnite. One is the community.
Yeah.
Like you don't want speaker on or have the option to hear other people's microphones.
That's the first thing I mute in every online game.
Yeah, because I remember leaving that on once and it was absolutely horrible.
I don't need 11-year-olds sitting in their bus on the commute home yell into their phones in public what I should do to my mom's genitals.
Yeah, unfortunately it has quite a big toxic, very young community, which kind of ruins it.
The problem isn't that they're young, the problem is that they fulfill...
That's the young toxic part.
Yeah, it's
if they're just young, that's fine.
All of the cliches people associate with that.
Yeah. And back then, the building mode. I was too stupid for that. Like,
Same.
Respect for everyone who can actually work with that. Too many buttons, I stress, I panic. Yeah. There's no way. Yes, I know they now have the no building mode. Might try that once.
I'd just rather play the game than read it. But that's the thing, there's both. It's like an Ace Attorney. The game is about experiencing the story and then choosing the things.
But I see what you mean. You just want something a bit more fast-paced, more action, more doing. Can understand that.
Yeah, to each their own.
Like, I wouldn't be able to do visual novels all day, for example. But like for a stream, 2-3 hours, that works.
I can read that long without flubbing every word. I'd done enough reading as a child.
Sweet juice.
I have very sweet juice. Reading is amazing, yes it is. It just gets not particularly easier when you do all of this at the same time.
We're quite bad at speaking.
Maybe that's
it gets
just
worse
music.
when we're streaming.
Yes, which...
Like you don't stumble over your words that often.
Excuse me, I do all the damn time.
No, when we're just talking, you don't stumble a lot.
Yes, I do.
Not as much as you do on stream, it feels like.
Oh, like that. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean when I'm talking on stream. Because I'm usually peeking at chat. And
it's
I'm peeking
doing too many things
over there to see if we're still online. Then I look down there to check if our microphones are working and like batteries and stuff. And then I'm looking at the screen and then you're there and talking. So I'm like trying to be everywhere all at once. And then there's like sometimes 2 or 3 parts of a conversation happening. It doesn't make
Speaking is hard.
It can be. Yes.
Reading is great though. By the time I was 6, I was above the... blah, blah, blah. See, there you go. By the time I was 6, I was above the advanced readers. I was reading books at high school level and got bored from them.
It depends on the books you read, I guess.
That is also true, but it's not for everyone. I love reading. I was reading them after another. I still kind of do, but I don't read as much as I used to anymore.
Yeah, because you're currently in your I'm playing shitty mobile games on my phone phase.
Well, I also got to play RuneScape.
I love having more comics manga now than I ever did as a kid. The joy of disposable income.
Yep. Now you can decide what you buy.
I don't know if I ever mentioned this on stream, but talking about reading, did you know?
Here it comes.
I actually won my school's reading competition as a little kid.
A reading competition?
Yes, super short story because my mic's batteries are also dying soon. So we should be going to bed as well. So when I was like, how old were we? Like 11-ish, I want to say. So whatever year that is in school. Every year, apparently, at least back then, there was this reading competition for people in like our age bracket. So like up to 12, I want to say. Where you had to read out loud from a book. You could choose a book.
Oh.
So in classes, when we were reading from like textbooks, I was one of a few kids in my class, unfortunately, that didn't read like the... I don't mean to offend anybody, but you know when there are people who read and then there are people who like, and Olivia loves reading, versus comics and manga are different because the art style can hold my attention. You know, there's reading so that you want to listen, and there's reading where you perceive the information. I, as a younger kid, already could read the way I didn't know.
You had competitions and that.
No. So my teacher asked me, hey, do you want to be in this because you can read very well? I'm like, sure, whatever. So we did, and I won. I was like one of the top 3, and then we got to go on stage again, read from this book, and I did very well. I won. And then I was told, okay, now you get to advance to the next level of a competition, because then it's like in the area, and then it's like in the state, and then it's like the country. I didn't even know there was like a whole tournament thing going on.
We had something like that with writing stories, not with reading them.
I was never told there's something like this. But then I was told, okay, so for the next stage, you get to bring somebody. And me, with my 12-year-old prepubescent brain, I went straight to my crush at the time. And I think I asked her every single day for like 3 weeks. And she was so nice. Every time she was like, Now I have to think about it. I don't know. I didn't get the hint. Like, I was so naive, I guess. It didn't even click that she was trying to brush me off gently. After 3 weeks, I guess I told my parents, like, after 3 weeks, we were like, dude, just don't ask her anymore. But why? I really want her to come and be. I was like, just don't. Anyway, didn't bring her, went to the next thing with my mom, failed miserably, never did it again.
I mean, fair, you also gotta have fun with that.
Yeah, after my crush told me she didn't want to come, I just lost interest.
That's a bit of a sad reason, but...
Hey Tifa, wanna read a book together?
Sure.
No! Maybe
Knew
tomorrow.
the words and how to read them, just not out loud. Yeah, that is fair. I would get too nervous as well. Did those competitions for math because they never asked me to say anything and I enjoyed math.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
To have competitions in that make more sense. Like, I've never heard of a reading out loud competition.
Yeah.
That just seems odd.
I think those competitions can be really good for you at a young age because they show you that being interested and being good in something is something that people pick up on, that people notice. At the same time, it can also crush you, I guess. I mean, I took absolutely nothing away from me failing in the next level because I just didn't care. But I also know lots of other people whose parents usually were more competitive and they put that onto their children. And that was not, that's not good.
You have that in every field.
That does not always end up very well, especially with a kid when going, well, my entire self-worth is based on me being able to do this. It's not true.
I'm back. What did you think, Tofu?
She hates it.
You already missed us dropping the game.
Yeah, no we didn't. We're
not playing it tomorrow.
1/3, I guess, through the second case. Some investigation part. It's fun. I like it.
It was alright. We're in episode 2 now. Still slightly remember playing this bit, but currently it's okay. We can keep playing. Still enjoying it, still having fun.
That means we're going again with this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yes, tomorrow, because we won't be streaming on Sunday, but on Saturday.
Correct. This week's Sunday is tomorrow. Saturday is the new Sunday.
Ranger, see you later.
Yes.
We had 55 club and 7... Is this already a math question? And 75 from maths, where you had to answer 55. Oh, and 55 and 75 multiplications in 60 seconds. Then the next stage was percentages. And then because I kept doing it too fast, they had to mix them all together just for me.
And why do you hate math if you enjoyed it at such a young age?
Because I think if you used to enjoy it, at some point it gets tedious. I used to be really good at math in high school. Like, I worked ahead, I made sure I did like a month homework in advance so that I didn't have to do it again. I was quite good at it as well. But it doesn't mean I liked it. And now I suck at it.
See, for me, it was like I enjoyed the thing we were currently doing, like multiplications. I love doing that. Or like adding and subtracting, you know, the low level stuff. And then we got into algebra, like x equals this. That stuff I found fun, so I was good at it.
Formulas were good, but the moment you had to make those graphics, it sucked.
At some point, like, we went to the next level, I was like, I don't care. And then my grades went like, ooh.
And you never use it, really.
I don't. Yes, I'm sure somebody does, I don't. Was that child that excelled from a young age and then due to boredom started to slack off at school? I was the child that excelled from a young age and then due to not caring about the stuff I was learning, meandered. Yeah. Everybody has their strengths. Mine was definitely not certain school academical parts.
Yeah.
No.
And now we're here.
Exactly. And now
all
we're
turned out alright.
Going to bed. Tifa, is there somebody for us to rate?
There wasn't.
Wow.
No, there isn't.
Alright.
No one live.
I guess that settles that.
So we're just calling it a night.
Press the button, Tofu.
Pressing.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow on Saturday with more Ace Attorney. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.